Julio, do you have any liver spots? Seriously, do you have any liver spots?
Not that I know of.
Age spots?
I do have age.
You have some age spots? You know, went down to Ocean City, Maryland, for a few days. You know, Danielle, look at all these white spots because they're age spots.
They're age
spots.
They
are not.
They
are not. Apparently they are.
Yeah.
That if you have hydrangeas, right? Your hydrangeas may have age spots or liver spots. What it looks like on a hydrangea, okay?
Totally different.
It's going to have could be a hole in the leaf or could be brown with the edges that might be a little reddish color. One mistake a lot of people are making is that hydrangeas can live in full sun. And what happens is that instead of watering the soil, because again, they get humidity out of the leaves, but they don't get water out of the leaves. You know, it's not like they can, I'm going to drink some
out of air.
My hydrangea. I'm a hydrangea. Am I going to drink water from my leaves? It doesn't really happen. But what does happen is that the moisture in the soil will help the plant. But being humans and that we sometimes err. So if you water during the hottest part of the day where the sun is the strongest, hydrangea leaves have big leaves and that they are, their surface is like the palm of your hand. And if you water during that hot part of the day, that everywhere that those little beads of water beat up on that hydrangea leaf, the potential for those spots to become little magnifying glasses and create spots on your leaves because it's like the sun hits it, it like basically burning a spot into your hydrangea. Now, if that's happening, you'll know because your plants will have all of those spots all over the leaves. And Julio, if your leaf is damaged on a plant, this is a rule of thumb for everything. So I've got a plant and I got leaves that are damaged. What does that do?
Well, it takes all the energy from the plant.
Can't produce food.
No.
Because again, that's where the action is.
Yeah.
It's all in the leaves because the leaves absorb the light, which creates the food processing for, it's photosynthesis. Yeah. Go back to, I guess that would be biology class. One of the first things you learn. Mm-hmm. But those leaf spots are usually a temporary condition. It might be a little fungus and that spraying them, usually it's worse. It starts up now. It probably in August, it's probably worse than it is now. And the part of that is because the flowers are starting to come out, depending on what variety you have. And it's covering the fact the leaves are getting damaged. So that also will protect the leaves in a way. But it's something that if you spray them with a disease control, it'll help. I don't think you have to. I think you tolerate it, you change your watering practices, and you make the soil moist. And hydrangeas love it. If you have a wet area,
I like that.
And I'm not talking about standing water, but I'm just talking it's like always seems it's moist.
Moist, yeah.
Hydrangeas love that.
Yeah.
Hydrangeas love that. But again, if your hydrangeas are getting age spots, it's probably you're causing it. It's probably how they're getting watered. A lot of times sprinklers, like if they go on, like and it's the wrong time, or if it goes on and they stay on there until, afternoon.
12.
You need to change that up. Change it up. Adjust that head maybe. But, and it's something people get panicked about.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
It is
especially in the nursery. They'll go, "What's that?"
Yeah,
like they don't know what that is.
Yeah, and again, we there are problems that are caused by insects or disease or environmental. And whenever we're asked on air or whether it's at Bloomers about what the problem is, it's like that's the first thing we break down. Is like, is it an insect? Is it a disease? Or is it an environmental condition? And this would be one of those things. The majority of the time, it's an environmental condition. So Water your hydrangeas in the early part of the day so that you know that the leaves are dry by the time we hit 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Julio?
No. It's hydrangeas especially. You got to keep an eye on that water.
Right. And a lot of times they'll call it, like if you see somebody say sun scald, it could be that too. Same basic thing. All right.
It'll be all right.
Do you want to talk about your liver spots at all? Your aging spots. Your aging spots.
Well,
yeah. Do you do anything for them? I'm new to that. So.
No, I haven't done a thing yet.
Hey guys, if we can't reiterate enough, guys, if you have a gardening question, please call the hotline 609-685-1880.
Or if you have a remedy for age spots.
Yeah, right.
And Aaron doesn't need them yet. Aaron doesn't